Means nothing. War is suffering. You fight until it's won. The Emperor's not been this way for a long while, priest. War is just the respite before death. I'd rather put my own eye out with a spoon. You first. We live to die. Death waits, and glory perhaps, but mostly death.
It occurreth to me that thou shouldst, how to put it, lighten up?
Levity leads to sloppiness. Sloppiness gets you killed.
Dost thou take joy in nothing?
Only the usual things. Cleaning my war gear, killing heretics, you know.
Oh, indeed! Naught brightens the darkness so well as a heretic's scream!
Except for when the scream stops.
Except for that, yes.
We tread the path of the righteous. The good Emperor invigorates. Good! The road to salvation be paved with suffering! Aye, Guardian, the God Emperor asks nothing less than a life of duty. I share your lament. May this calm be fleeting. Quit your blethering, kindred. This battle's not yet done.
We must not falter. We must not!
Are you sure? You didn't seem your usual buoyant self.
I am resplendent! No, I am not! This horror, it takes its toll!
Have faith, kin! Steep yourselves in the blood of the heretics! It shall revive ye!
Yes! Yes! Let us slay them together!
Lay on, and I shall gladly follow!
You do know that the city is not alive, boss, yeah? Not good to fight drunk. Fall over too much. We'll not do it again, I promise. Did not think. We'll do better next time. I write orders down. Sadly, cannot read. Can never tell if food is bad until it come back out. Tried to clean weapon, it broke.
Thou really art a Lummox, Slab?
Yes, from long line of Lummoxes. Have pedigree.
Truly? I must say I find that surprising.
Am Ogryn of hidden depths. Everybody says so.
Glory be. I hath a good feeling about this mission, so long as thou art at my side, Slab.
At which side? Left side or other left side?
It mattereth not. 'Tis a figure of speech. I merely meaneth to express mine thanks for thy presence.
Am understanding now. Thank you.
I don't know. Running away's got a certain appeal right now. Me too, big man. Then again, there is that outstanding warrant. Good for destroying evidence too, if you know what I mean. I see something, I'm keeping it. May the lightest fingers win.
Thou dost spend a great deal of time confessing, Templar. Is thy soul overburdened?
Not any longer. I like to keep it squeaky clean. That way I can steal, murder, cheat, and other stuff as much as I want.
I feareth thou art not entering into the spirit of the creed.
I know. That's why I confess that and all. My soul glitters like gold, it does.
There will be more to kill before long. They will come in time. Gather your strength for now. Gather your strength, Slab. They will come soon enough. We will grant them the Emperor's mercy. All will unfold as the beneficent Emperor wills.
Thou art so refined, so contained. Dost thou not feel the Master's rage roaring inside thee?
Of course I do, but I control it. Rage is worthless without direction.
Alas, such control hath ever eluded me.
Do not be sorrowful. You cannot help that I am your better.
It hath come to mine ears that there is a growing discontent among Atoma's noble houses. They disapprove of how the Lord Margrave hath managed this crisis.
Oh yeah! The Proclamator General just happened to pop in for a chat, did he? You know, like he does.
I am not like thee. I hath connections, respect. People like to tell me things.
Because they're worried you might stab them?
Yes, I suppose that is possible. It is glorious to fighteth alongside one of true faith.
All who fight this war are proven faithful by the very act of their striving.
I can thinketh of one veteran in particular that challengeth thine assertion.
You define too narrowly the bounds of faith. If you did otherwise, you might be less aggrieved.
I hath long dreamt of serving in a holy crusade. Now the hour lieth at hand. I findeth it somehow lacking.
Yours is a soul ever yearning for fulfillment. But purpose cannot come from without, only within.
Not so! Purpose cometh from the Master alone.
By a service, we reflect the beneficent Emperor's purpose, but only we can choose to embrace it.
Yes, yes, of course. I perceive of your meaning now, if dimly. Looketh around thee, Slab. This is the price of allowing heresy to prosper.
I hate heretics. All they do is kill. Sure, we kill them, but they deserve it, yes?
Indeedeth they do. None are more deserving of death than those who hath spurned the Master's light.
Is very rude. Must punish.
It feeleth good, doth it not, to chastise the heretics at close quarters?
Very good. And very messy. And it smells bad.
Such are the burdens we must beareth for the Master, my friend.
If you say so, shouty.
Thou shouldst be more careful in battle, Slab. Even thou cannot forever endureth the heretics' attacks.
Often do not feel them. That is problem. Moro says, I have no sense, so have no feeling.
That is unusually wise for him.
Yes, I said so too. Did not look happy. I think he is very bitter man.
I still cannot comprehendeth Melk's attitude.
Oh, don't fret it. Just another Posho strutting about with his chest puffed out. Ain't no shortage of those.
Why art thou looking at me like that?
Like what? You're just in me eyeline is all.
Please keepeth thy distance, Slab. I wouldst not wish to strike thee by mistake.
Oh, I thought you were hitting me on purpose.
Only when I didst deem thou needed some prompting.
Very good of you. Am grateful.
Are we having fun yet? Be sitting around in a jail cell, don't it? Come out and play, heretics! We're mighty carcass, ain't we?
Thou never seemed to tireth of war. That much at least we haveth in common.
Oh, I'm tired, all right. But life in the Guard teaches you that there ain't no point complaining. No point complaining, no point letting it get you down.
Thou art remarkably sanguine.
I am, in many ways, a remarkable man.
I have the very hymnal. Does anyone know the blessings of his holy scourge? For every Grox returned to the fold, the Grox herd rejoices. So the Emperor longs to see each world restored to his light. Praise be to Sister Alicia Dominica, who took the traitor's head from his shoulders. One day I hope to join the Missionaria and bear his word into the void.
Thy knowledge of scripture is inspiring.
Why, thank you. It is the product of many long years of tutelage and selfless dedication.
For many years I had no tutor save of the Master's hand upon my shoulder. I fear if the subtleties of his teachings may hath escaped me.
You have nothing to regret. We each walk our own path.
I reckon they're scared of us. This could be going better, but it could be going worse. You see a heretic's smiling face? Open fire! Gotta admit, this could be going worse.
Thy methods art unconventional, Templar, but effective all the same.
It's war, ain't it? No point following the rules if it leaves you gasping.
Alas, scripture is less forgiving. I fear there art no grey areas when it cometh to matters of faith.
That's the problem with omnipresence. Can't hide nothing. Speaking of which, I better make confession when we get back.
I yearneth for the day when Atoma may be restored to her rightful glory.
As do I, but I fear that day lies far in the future.
Then we must striveth all the harder to hasten its arrival.
Indeed we must. Let the heretics beware.
I am forever in awe at how a slab with so little brain constriveth so mightily.
Thanks. Right, are you being funny? Want me to pull your arms off?
No, Slab! It was a compliment!
Really?
Indeed, the very highest!
Cool. Can I pull your arms off anyway? It'll be fun. Promise.
I must regretfully decline. I confess, Freak, that thou sometimes prove useful.
And I confess, Fanatic, that thou art sometimes bearable company.
But only sometimes.
Yes, only sometimes. Don't get greedy.
Shadows hide many things. Closed minds hide more. The treatment of Psykers is a particular travesty. Granted, they can become gateways to hell, but that's beside the point. The most persecuted race in the Imperium is also the most vital to its survival. The irony! She has a remarkable sense of humor, though you may not be able to appreciate it. Such a mind, dexterous and sharpened to a razor point. I think the Fanatic believes Sephane's place is on a pyre, alongside all my kind. You really need to work on your anti-Psyker bigotry. I might take offense.
Psykers cannot be trusted. Their minds drifteth upon a sea of delusion and temptation.
Ah, but zealots also cannot be trusted, for their minds drifteth upon a sea of delusion and temptation.
You are merely repeating my words.
You started it. Just because you did so before I spoke them is irrelevant.
Silence! For the Emperor's love! Stop talking! If thy service continueth in this vein, freak, it may be that forgiveness is in order.
Be sure to tell Grendel. Maybe he'll let me go.
Ah, but to turn thy back on this holy work would surely damn thee all over again.
Yes, I was rather afraid you'd say that.
Kill them all! Killing is killing. All good. Means there are plenty to kill, yes? Let's find something to kill, yes? Much killing to be done, yes? Many enemies yet to kill.
Never forget, Slab, that thou art an implement of holy vengeance.
Yes, and I kill people for Emperor, too.
That meaneth the same thing.
No, it means I kill twice as many. Is why Emperor loves me more than you.